Trav, what up, yo? I mean, shit, trust me, homie. It's not like I want to be up this early, but I am, it's time to lead everybody down the right path. And to do so, we will be getting our meditation on in the mornings. So, I know personally that when I meditate in the morning when I first get up, then I'm a fucking rock star throughout the rest of the day. So, we're going to be doing this shit together. And, I will walk everybody through the things that I was taught so that we can start, because I haven't done this in about 6 months, which means I am essentially starting over at nothing. Now, the hardest part about meditating is clearing your fucking mind. Is easily the hardest part is clearing your mind. Now, there's a way we're going to do this. As you should know with me, if we're going to meditate, there is going to be some sacred healing tones playing the entire time. And then how we're going to do it is we're going to do 100 breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. That's it. We're going to count up to 100 and that's it. That's how we're going to start. We're going to do this for a week. And you'll see by the end of 100 breaths, it's actually about 20 fucking minutes. So, the hardest part with most people is they say meditating, well, I can't do it for more than a minute. Well, you can't get inside your own brain for more than a minute. We're going to break that barrier. If you start by counting your breaths, by the time you're done with 100 breaths, it's between 10 and 20 minutes. And we have started our journey. So, I've already lit my candle. I've been up since 5 o'clock. I don't know why the fuck I be waking up so goddamn early. It is what it is. Science, what up, man? We about to get it in. So, put on your headphones. Clear your mind. We about to get started. 100 breaths. Breathe in. And when you breathe out, literally think of all the negative shit leaving. You don't necessarily have to think of positive shit coming in. That's the next phase. What we're going to worry about on day one is every time you breathe out and one of those random thoughts, a bill you got to pay, fucking election, the Roni, whatever it is, allow it to come into your brain and just allow it to pass by. That's the biggest hurdle to clear with meditation, is all the noise in your own brain. Once you can allow all the noise to pass by you, shit gets really easy. So, 100 breaths. I guess it's about 80 some BPMs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I try to get them about the same in and out. And then as soon as we're done, we want to smoke a blunt together, because it's only 7 fucking o'clock in the morning. So, it's the first session of morning meditation. I don't know if y'all gonna fuck with me when I'm really doing this shit, and I don't really care, because I'm gonna do this shit every morning like I used to in my garden amongst my plants. And either I'm gonna do it by myself or we're gonna do this shit together. But if you want to do it together, you guys know I'm here for you, man. I am fully activating 2021 in the 333. So, let's fucking go. Get in a comfortable position. When you're first starting, there's no need. You don't have to be in a lotus position or any of that shit. If you study ancient hermetics and things of that nature, the proper way to meditate is to be in a sitting, almost 90-degree position with your hands on your knees. Like this. The lotus position and all that is advanced. If you look at many ancient statues and temples, the gods and the main figures are all sitting in the exact same pose for a reason. That is the power pose. That is how you cycle your energy back through yourself. So, if it's good enough for the ancient gods, this sure as fuck is good enough for me. So, let's get it in, man. Put on your headphones. 3 Live, what up, man? This is how we doing it now, man. We starting our mornings off right. The 333 is going to conquer 2021. So, put on your headphones. It's about to get real quiet for about 20 minutes. Now, if you open your eyes or if you get thoughts or get distracted in the middle of all of this, who cares? Just like working out, meditation is working out your soul. Your soul and your brain. And not every rep is perfect. This is day 1 for our journey. 7:30 on the dot. Let's go, baby. 100 breaths in and out, people. meditation is so fucking dope, man. I'm glad that I have a base built up of a few years of experience, so that even when I haven't done it in 6 to 8 months or so, and I just start it back up, I can instantly feel the results. Shit got my body temperature up, man. It's hot as shit in my room right now, and I got a hoodie and a Scully on for a reason. Raised my body temperature. I know one of the hardest parts about it is staying focused. Stay focused. That's exactly what that says for a reason. But that's why we count in the beginning. Now, I know I didn't open my eyes. I didn't break for over 20 minutes straight, as that's what it looked like to you if you saw me. But internally in my mind, I can tell you that my mind went through about 10 billion thoughts. So many things went through my head, but the important part is, while you're in that zone, is just let them fly right by you. Just let it pass right by your brain, because you can deal with it whenever you're done meditating. And eventually we'll start manifesting and focusing. But for now, what we're going to be building on is the ability to let everything go. Because you cannot properly meditate and ground yourself with a cluttered mind. So, that shit was fucking dope, man. I appreciate everybody. I'm going to be doing this every morning because I do it anyway. So we might as well do it together. And it's 2021. Agenda 21 is been kicked into full gear, and P's not here, so I will lead the 333 into the light in his stead, man. So I'm gonna smoke this blunt and kind of wind down from that before I start the rest of my day. So, anything you guys want to talk about while I'm smoking this blunt, let me know. Because morning meditation, and this afternoon at 3:33 I will be doing the very first Dower Hour, where we just smoke and talk about life. So morning meditation and the Dower Hour are going to be music-free ventures. Because I already do enough shit where I just play records all fucking day. So. Yeah, of course I did, Kedro. I love boxing. You guys know that. I say that all the time. P's the one who got me into boxing. And, Danny Garcia impressed me, man. He's like the new De La Hoya. Little baby-faced pretty boy who will knock the shit out of you. Garcia's got fast hands, man. His uppercut is so quick. I don't know. I don't know if Pete meditated. In the time I was with him, no, because we were too busy doing shit. So I used to meditate before I linked up with P. And then that whole 10 years we were together, I don't think I meditated once. But after he passed, I got back on it. In these last 6 months, I've been... LNK, I didn't listen to it. I only listen to what I'm working on, homie. I don't want people to take that as an insult, or like I don't fuck with people, or I think their music's whack, or anything like that whatsoever. I just have a rule that I basically only listen to what I'm working on. Now, Once you get up to a certain professional level, you will understand why. Because if you're an executive chef, when you go home, you don't sit there and make yourself a 5-course meal. When I'm done mixing records and working on music and shit, I don't want to listen to music at all. I like silence. I like to meditate. I like healing tones, man. You know, and I do at minimum 2 shows a week where I do nothing but play records for hours at a time. So I listen to Mobb Deep and Prodigy basically at all times. So I really don't listen to nobody else's music, man. I don't know. Is it good? I didn't check it out. Even the song with Tay on it, I didn't even listen to it because I wasn't working on the album and I don't really have time to throw at somebody else's project unless it's extraordinary. I made that mistake. I tried listening to other people's music about 3 months ago, and we made it through Conway's From a King to a God, and we made it through Nas's album, and then when we got to Dave East's Karma 3, that was the last time I ever listened to somebody else's music, and I won't do it again. And it's funny because I just saw the list of the most disappointing albums of 2020, and Karma 3 was number 3 on that list. Imagine that. Yeah, I didn't even listen to it, LNK. I ain't even gonna lie to you, homie. You know, I keep it funky like an old toenail, man. I have no idea if it was any good or not. To be truthfully honest with you, everyone, I haven't even listened to Buster's album yet. Now, here's the funny thing about that. P and Buster were super close. And P and myself used to go out, and Buster would supply unlimited amounts of double shots of Patron. Literally every time we saw him. And, he had been working on this album for well over a decade. No, Science, she sounds exactly like her father. She's incredible. What am I working on right now? I'm working on the Foxes album. So, you guys stay tuned because it's coming real soon. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm working on right now. I'm working on Tay's album. I was doing it covertly and without anybody knowing it, just in the background. But, you know, it's 2021. It's a whole new year. It's the age of Aquarius. And there's no point in even hiding that information. But yeah, I'm working on the Fox's debut album. Mr. RN, we are doing morning meditation. Every morning. From now on, every time I get up, I'm meditating. It won't be a set time. It's just whenever I get up. Now, typically, I would have done it at 10 o'clock in the morning because that's what I used to do. But today I woke up at 5. So I decided to wait until 7. Do you work with Hav or Al much? Not anymore. Everybody's doing their own thing. Everybody does their own thing, man. After P was the glue. You know, Al's out winning Grammys, being the greatest of all time. Hav is doing his thing. You know, these are the two of the greatest producers in the history of life. And both charter members of Infamous Records. So I got nothing but love and respect for both of those guys. I think they are both fucking incredible. And they slot 1 and 2 as my all-time favorite producers, even before I met them, which is, you know, that's how the universe is so fucking dope. These are my favorite producers of all time growing up. And now I can hit both of them up if I need something, or if they need me, they can hit me whenever. And I talk to both of them intermittently because everybody's busy doing their own things, man. I'm doing what I got to do. Al's doing what he's got to do. Hav's doing what he's got to do. And then, every once in a while, the things that we got to do cross paths. Release dates? No. You guys know I will keep you updated on that. The second I hear anything and I'm allowed to say a word about anything, you will know. Now, it won't be me breaking any news, so you're going to have to look out for the estate and Tay to break any news, because that's not my news to break. Who is the fox? That's Santana Fox. That's P's daughter. So, realistically, you ask me who I'm working on. What am I working on right now? I'm working on her album. And I will say this. Just wait until you hear what she's got cooked up for you guys. It even surprised me. And I've known her since she was fucking 8 years old, people. Her music is surprising me on a daily basis, so wait until you guys hear what she's got in store for you. Yeah, man, it's it's impressive. What she's doing is impressing even me, and I am the hardest of critics to impress. For a reason. Somebody's got to be the one to be like, I don't know if this is good enough or not. Instead of being, most people be like, oh, this is dope, this is dope. Because they don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm not here to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm here to make sure the music is fucking dope. And if it's not it, it's not it. Even if I make it, fuck, if it's trash, it's trash. If it's just not good enough, it's just not good enough. We can always make more. So, woo! Shout out to this morning's sponsor, Cushwick Farms. It's a breakfast of champions. Good, man. Yo, make as many as you want. I will have no limits in submissions, man. I don't care if people send me 1,000 beats. I will go through all of them. It might take me a while, but I promise you, I'm going to go through all of them. I wouldn't do that to the 333, man. Science, go ahead and post like a short video or something in your IG stories so I could so I could loop it in mine and try to motivate people like I did with Utes yesterday. Try to motivate everybody to keep banging out beats and creating. It's really weird to do this with nothing playing in my headphones. I'm just sitting here smoking a blunt and talking right now, but I guess I'm prepping myself for the Dower Hour, because that's exactly what the Dower Hour is going to be. Interesting. What do you guys think we should discuss at the Dower Hour today? What should the topic of discussion be? Should I put up a poll? As a matter of fact, I'm going to go on YouTube right now and put up a poll. I'm going to put up a poll. I'm going to do this every day. You guys can pick the topic of discussion. Alright, we're up to 1,468 subscribers. So that means we are 32 subscribers away from our next 333 giveaway and contest. And this time, our contest will be much more than stickers and magnets, that's for sure. The winner will get a a voucher slash gift card or whatever the fuck a credit. We'll say that a winner will get a credit from My Mom's Medibles, along with other shit that I'm gonna give you. So it's dope to have somebody that fucks with me. All right, here we go. Community tab. That's a good option. Yo, give me some options. Because when I do a YouTube poll, I gotta have like 4 different options. They don't just let me put up a blank thing. Alright, that's one TMI. What else? What else anybody want to talk about? There, I just put up a poll. So, everybody make sure you hit the poll. There's 4 options for today. What should we talk about for the Dower Hour at 3:33 p.m.? Rare Mobb Deep records, cryptocurrency, Dower and all things Dower related, and our 4th subject will be P. Now, TMI, save that. What's the top 10 Havoc beats? Save that one for another Dower Hour because I'm going to be doing this shit every day. And you guys know me. If you follow my channel or follow anything I do, I try to make up new shit for every single episode or playlist or whatever. So, make sure you hit the poll up, and then at 3:33 we will be discussing whatever the fuck it is you guys want to talk about while we smoke some weed together. And then you guys also know later on tonight it's fucking Monday. There's no Monday Night Football, so that means that everybody's favorite part of Monday is unchallenged. All right, Mr. RN. Yeah, I'm about to log off here anyway and get my day started. The blunt's almost done. This has been the first episode of Morning Meditation. So shout out to everybody for coming through, man. I'm going to see y'all at 3:30 this afternoon for the first episode of the Dower Hour. And yeah, we'll just keep building, man. So I appreciate everybody for coming through and meditating. Today was brick number 1 in the foundation that we are building together. So I will see you guys, what is it, 8:15? See you guys in about 7 hours for the Dower Hour. Until then, stay safe, stay productive. The day's just starting for everybody on the East Coast, so go out and do some dope fucking shit, everybody. I'll see y'all in a little bit.